In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Alif Lam Mim Ra. The signs or verses of the book, that which hath been revealed unto thee from thy Lord, is the truth. But most men believe not. God is he who raised the heaven without any pillars, that ye can see. Then he established himself on the throne of authority. He has subjected the sun and the moon to his law. Each one runs its course for a term appointed. He does regulate all affairs, explaining the signs in detail, that ye may believe with certainty in the meeting with your Lord. And it is he who spread out the earth and set therein mountains standing firm, and flowing rivers, and fruit of every kind he made in pairs 2 and 2. He draweth the night as a veil over the day. Behold, verily in these things there are signs for those who consider. And in the earth are tracts diverse through neighboring, and gardening vines, and fields sown with corn, and palm trees, growing out of single roots, or otherwise watered with the same water. Yet some of them we made more excellent than others to eat. Behold, verily in these things there are signs for those who understand. If thou dost marvel at their want of faith, strange is their saying, when we are actually dust, shall we indeed then be in the creation renewed? They are those who deny their Lord. They are those round whose necks will be yokes of servitude. They will be companions of the fire, to dwell therein for aye. They ask thee to hasten on the evil in preference to the good, yet have come to pass before them many exemplary punishments. But verily thy Lord is full of forgiveness for mankind, for their wrongdoing. And verily thy Lord is also strict in punishment. And the believers, the unbelievers say, why is not a sign sent down to him from his Lord? But thou art truly a warner, and to every people a guide. God does know what every female womb does bear, by how much the womb falls short of their time or number, or do exceed every single thing, is before his sight in due proportion. He knoweth the unseen, and that which is open. He is great, the Most High. It is the same to him whether any of you conceal his speech or declare it openly, whether ye lie hid by night or walk forth freely by day. For each such person there are angels in succession, before them, behind them. They guard him by command of God. Verily never will God change the condition of a people until they change it themselves with their own souls. But when once God willeth a people's punishment, there can be no turning it back, nor will they find besides him any to protect. It is he who does show you the lightning by way both of fear and hope. It is he who doth raise up the clouds heavy with fertilizing rain. Nay, thunder repeateth his praises, and so do the angels with awe. He flingeth the loud voice thunderbolts, and therewith he striketh whomsoever he will. Yet these are the men who dare to dispute about God with the strength of his power supreme. For him alone is prayer and truth. Any others that they call upon besides him, hear them no more than they are. If they were to stretch forth their hands for water to reach their mouths, but it reaches them not, for the prayer of those without faith is nothing but futile wandering in the mind. Whatever being there are in the heavens and the earth do prostrate themselves to God, acknowledging subjection with goodwill, or in spite of themselves, so do their shadows in the morning and evening. Say, who is the Lord and sustainer of the heavens and the earth? Say, it is God. Say, do ye then take for worship protectors other than him, such as have no power, either for good or for harm to themselves? Say, are the blind equal to those who see, or the depths of darkness equal to light? Or do they assign to God partners who have created anything, and he has created so that the creation seems to them similar? Say, God is the creator of all things. He is the one, the supreme and irresistible. He sends down water from the skies, and the channels flow each according to his measure. But the turn bears away from the foam that mounts up to the surface. Even so from that ore which they heat in the fire to make ornaments or utensils, therewith there is a scum likewise. Thus does God by parables show forth truth and vanity, for the scum disappears like forth cast out, while that which is for the good of mankind remains on the earth. Thus does God set forth parables. For those who respond to their Lord are all good things, but those who respond not to him, even if they had all that is in the heavens and on earth, and as much more in vain would they offer it for ransom. For them will be reckoning, will be terrible their abode, will be hell. What a bed of misery is then one who doth know that that which has been revealed unto thee from thy Lord is the truth. Like one who is blind, it is those who are endued with understanding that they receive admonition. Those who fulfill the covenant of God and fall not in their plighted word. Those who join together those things which God has commanded to be joined, hold the Lord in awe and fear the terrible reckoning. Those who patiently preserve, seeking the countenance of their Lord, establish regular prayer, spend out the gifts of we have bestowed for their sustenance secretly and openly, and turn off evil with good. For such there is the final attainment of the eternal home, gardens of perpetual bliss. They shall enter there as well as the righteous among their fathers, their spouses, and their offspring. And angels shall enter unto them from every gate with the salutation, peace unto you, for that ye preserved in patience. Now how excellent is the final home, But those who break the covenant of God after having plighted their word thereto, and cut asunder those things which God has commanded to be joined, and work mischief in the land, on them is the curse, for them is a terrible home. God doth enlarge or grant by strict measures the sustenance which he giveth to whomso he pleaseth. The worldly rejoice in the life of this world, but the life of this world is but little comfort in the hereafter. The unbelievers say, why is not a sign sent down to him from his Lord? Say, truly God leaveth astray whom he will, but he guideth to himself those who turn to him in penitence. Those who believe, and whose heart finds satisfaction in the remembrance of God. For without doubt, in the remembrance of God, do hearts find satisfaction. For those who believe and work righteousness is every blessedness and a beautiful place of final return. Thus have we sent thee among a people before whom long since have other peoples gone and passed away, in order that thou mayest rehearse unto them what we sent down unto thee by inspiration. Yet do they reject him, the most gracious. Say, he is my Lord, there is no God but he. On him is my trust, and to him do I turn. And may the peace and blessings of God be amongst us all. Ameen.